All right, back to Election Day. Inflation, abortion rights, and public safety are among the issues that are driving voters to the polls. At some places, voters are lined up outside their polling place.
So we're going to kick off our local team coverage now in La Crosse County. News 8 Now's Duas Rar is live at the Holland Town Hall, where voters will decide the fate of a referendum. But we begin on the UWL campus, where our Emily Haugen is speaking with young voters.
Amy and Ken, I'm here at the UW La Crosse polling place. So this is where people vote for wards 8 and 9. That includes the college campus. So they've got a big registration space over here, actually, because a lot of students, they say, vote on or register on the day that they vote. So then they head over here, come over here, and they vote on this side of the room. So over here, I'm going to give you some statistics. There's this tough study that we know that says young people tend to vote 30% more in presidential elections than in the midterms, but we are seeing a pretty good turnout according to election judges here. So far today, they're seeing 1,172 voters here at this location, and that's just as of before 5 o'clock. There's still plenty of time, but I wish I could show you the big group of people that were registering over there earlier. But basically, what you need to know now is we're seeing about the same turnout as 2018, but there is still time for it to be even bigger than last year. So analyst Joe Heim told us that we could have an even bigger turnout next year, this year, and we'll find out from Jenny Dankmeyer what we're going to see for this year at 6. Amy and Ken, back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Emily. Of course, the young vote is something Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders was touting very recently in La Crosse, going at several UW campuses. So the young vote, definitely important in this election.
And here in La Crosse, the campus makeup is far more evenly split than in other college campuses. Republican and Democratic students both very engaged on those campuses. We'll see how they do tonight. The La Crosse County Clerk is expecting, as you heard, a large, possibly record turnout, and long lines are being reported at several polling places. Our News 8 Now's Duas Rar is live at the Holland Town Hall, where DUA voters at one point were outside wrapped around the building.
Amy and Ken, I'm live at the Town of Holland Hall, where, as you can see, there is a huge line of voters getting ready to cast their ballot. Poll workers say this line has been consistent all day, and one of the primary reasons is because there is a fire department referendum on the ballot for residents for the Town of Holland. Now, that referendum is roughly $600,000 and is aiming to get a full-time fire department for the Town of Holland residents. Currently, there are 6 firefighters, but if this referendum does not pass, that could decrease to 4. Now, Town of Holland Chair Bob Stupi says that the need for firefighters has increased by 51% over the past 5 years. As of right now, more than 1,500 people have cast their ballots in person, and 500 ballots have been absentee votes. Now, we'll be back here at 6, where, we'll see what that updated count is and, how many more ballots have been cast. Reporting live at Town of Holland, Duas Rar, News 8 Now. Amy and Ken, back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Dua. That's a very interesting referendum because the Town of Holland's fire services are related to the Village of Holmen because they have a Holmen area fire district, which encompasses both of those communities. So they kind of go hand in hand. So even though Holmen also has its own referendum, these are kind of tied together. So the Town of Holland and Village of Holmen are both looking at fire and EMS services. And so that'll be another interesting public safety referendum that we will be monitoring tonight.
Yeah.